Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Sims 3 101 Dalmatians challenge. And we are here, not with a Dalmatian, but with a horse over at the Radcliffe Dearly Pet Rescue, where Terry is actually trying to spend a little bit of time here in the evening with Rye the horse to try to encourage him to really feel more comfortable around people, and maybe slowly but surely start getting to the point where we can change from untrained to a trained horse, and maybe even enter Rye into some advanced jumping competitions, which is something the horse himself wants to do. And that would be absolutely awesome if we could pull that off, because then Terry would be able to make a very happy horse, and he would be able to adopt out Rye, and we would be able to celebrate, and the pet rescue could start getting its license. And the more pets we adopt out, then the higher the rankings we get to go up. The more rankings we have, then the more helpers we could actually assign to the pet rescue, which would be really fun, because if we had helpers, then those Sims would actually be in charge of doing things like giving the dogs flea baths. We have so many fleas on the farm right now, and I actually have to stop our training and socializing with the horse in order to go and do flea baths with our dogs in just a second, which kind of sucks, but it is predictable. It is definitely just the way the world works. Right now, Terry is going to take care of the horse though, and inside the pet rescue, Tisha is actually taking a moment to enjoy a brand new little office that Terry set up for her. So he didn't tell Tisha exactly how much money he spent. Needless to say, it was quite a lot more than he wanted to admit, as we are almost out of money now. But Terry has continued on his splurge of the funds that they happen to have in the family, betting on the fact that the puppies are about to grow up and thus be eligible to be adopted by the aliens, where we can sell the Tiberium and then make a lot of money. Again, if that doesn't make sense, just hang in there. But yeah. Basically, he's spending all of the money, and Tisha doesn't know it, but she's just very tickled and quite honored that Terry has actually given her such a nice little office to work in, and she can start doing research. Right now, she's just reading a cooking book because she really wants to get her cooking skill up to level 8. And let's go ahead and turn on our skill meters again. But she definitely is eager and willing to start learning more about different types of animals, and she wants to start seeing all of the rooms in the animal rescue fill up with all sorts of cats and dogs. She wants to see rescued wildlife that needs to be rehabilitated brought in, like turtles and lizards and snakes, and we're going to take care of them, building up her zoologist skill, which should be a lot of fun. And last time, Terry actually added into these fish tanks with a bunch of minnows that he caught, and a frog, and a couple like crayfish and lobsters. And if we give them enough time, I actually have a special mod installed that will, believe it or not, allow the fish to breed up to 40 fish per fish tank. So if Terry can actually become a really talented fisher and start finding rare fish out in the world, then we could actually breed the rare fish, and that could be another revenue resource for our Sims, because we are a little bit low on money and we blast through it so fast taking care of all of these animals. I think we're almost out of everything we could possibly sell from Terry's inventory, actually. He's got a whole bunch of the emerald cut gemstones that we could kind of sell. He's got like old comic books that we could technically sell. Puppies in the Garden is actually, I think, the book his sister wrote, so we won't sell that. We have a Maui bean. I guess we could go ahead and sell the Maui bean. He's not really going to do anything with it. A termite. Let's see. Rainbow sparklers, which he could use. And then we've got a whole bunch of gemstones that we probably need to go ahead and have. He'll give them to his sister Emma, and Emma can go ahead and cut the gemstones. But let's see, Rye, what do you want to do, buddy? Rye wants to get a drink, but he doesn't technically need a drink. So let's have him go ahead. He wants to nicker. So he wants to nicker at Terry. So we're going to go ahead and let him nicker at Terry. Come here, Terry, hold still. Terry, I swear. Oh my gosh, that's okay, Enras. Thank you. I didn't need it. What? Oh my gosh, Bridget has just had a baby boy. Their former nanny from season 1 has just had a baby boy. That's amazing. Terry, hold still so that the horse can actually... Oh my gosh, I'm going to be so glad when they are so done. No, I don't need a forbidding full moon. I literally thought I opted out of having zombies. I don't have any lamps. Tisha's reading in the dark now. I don't think Terry would want that. Let's go ahead. She should have a light, for crying out loud. I have a special light installed in there. But let's give her like a tiny little... Oh, let's give her a desk lamp that has a duck on it. Ah, that's so cute. That's so cute. Can it only go on this side? Curses. But it's adorable. Oh my gosh. Duck desk lamp all the way. It's perfect. I love it. Oh my goodness. Terry is just secretly spending money behind her back like nobody's business. Oh, and he wants to hug Nissa. Oh my gosh, I want that to happen. Go fishing before 6 a.m. He wants all these other things more than he wants to hug Nissa, but let's go ahead and add hug Nissa. He also wants to adopt a horse, which I'm just going to interpret as wanting to become really good friends with Rye. All right, Tisha, you go ahead and continue studying. For crying out loud, Terry. Oh, I am so glad that he is almost done being in high school, because then he won't go. I mean, he's going to the other side of the world to try to do this homework. This is ridiculous. All right, and now he can run back outside and let the poor horse pay attention to him. But yeah, Terry is actually starting to pour a lot of money and time to the pet rescue. And as a result, we're ending up... What are you doing over here? He's grazing. As a result, we are ending up with no funds, to be completely honest. Tisha might actually have a whole bunch of money she can sell, but she mostly just has like food and her parakeet, which I hope she doesn't lose. And like wonder petals and things inside. There we go. Terry, stop trying to do your homework. Seriously. Don't you dare go off into the wilderness again to try to do your homework. You are going to drive me up a wall. Oh my gosh, he is trying to go off into the wilderness again. Okay, Terry's completely useless until he is done with his homework ability. So I think we'll go ahead. I think the puppies should be like aging up any minute now. I don't know why they're not. We should go ahead and just let them like eat from the food bowl. This little guy, go ahead and pee here. Go ahead and eat. The dogs should be okay. Does Nissa need a bath? Oh yeah, the dogs all need flea baths. Terry, for crying out loud. Let's have you give the dogs flea baths. Sorry guys, it's so frustrating when the cats, or there's the cat Peppers over here. When the dogs won't do what they're supposed to, and when Terry won't do what he's supposed to, and he's just trying to go into who knows where right now. And where did Basil go? Because Basil has fleas. All right, we're going to go ahead and give Basil a flea bath. That's what we're going to do whenever Terry's done being ridiculous. Emma actually, oh my gosh, all the kids are trying to do their homework. This is going to drive me absolutely batty. I guess the only thing left is to go ahead and let the kids just finish their homework so that they'll stop focusing on it. And I'm going to let her... All right, we want to actually search Galaxy. That's what Emma wants to do to build her logic skill tonight. I think something must go off at like 6 p.m. and all the kids are like, oh no, I have to do my homework. Even though you guys literally don't. It's okay. And oh my gosh, I think Emma booby-trapped Tisha's shower. She did. Emma booby-trapped Tisha's shower. Emma, that is not the way, or excuse me, not Emma, Andrea. Andrea was having a mood swing, and I think she's taking out the fact that she offered one of her masterpiece paintings to Tisha and Tisha rejected her because Tisha felt uncomfortable about that out on Tisha. So we're going to let Andrea go ahead and have some yogurt, and then she's going to go to bed. And I'm going to have to just learn to focus like on one sim at a time because there's just too much going on. Like one sim, one animal at a time. Rye the horse is going to go ahead and I'm going to have him practice jumping. And we'll continue to work with him in a little bit. And we might actually add in a whole bunch more lights onto this area so that they can continue working into the evening. But I think being able to adopt out animals so that we can hire assistants, and then the assistants at the veterinary place just focus entirely on like taking care of the basic needs, like cleaning things and helping the animals become happy. That's going to really help out. No, Nicole. Hang on one second. Nicole, you don't exist. Yeah, we're not having zombies. I thought I turned that off for this particular world because it just does not fit this world. All right, Terry, oh my gosh. I'm going to delete the homework. That's the only option. This is going to drive me absolutely batty. Terry. Why does he have to go to like this specific spot to sit like at Tish's feet, and Tish is just zoned out. Oh, yay, the puppies are growing up at least. Which means we only need to train them in at least one trick now. And now that also means that Nissa and her mate Basil can try for more puppies. Huzzah! If we could... Okay, good job, Castor. Oh, look at him! Grown up into a very, very handsome adult Dalmatian. Congratulations, Castor. I can't believe you're old enough already. That's really, really helpful. Also, Pollux is about to age up too. All right, good job. Whoa, holy moly, he's already up to level 7. Castor, you're amazing. I'm kind of tempted to just keep all the animals more or less. Like on this particular... There we go. All right, and how are you doing, Pollux? And little Pollux is great and maxed out. He's already been born with maxed out hunting skill because his parents had hunting skill. That is just ridiculous. All right, we're going to go ahead and let them sleep at the pet rescue tonight. Terry is totally, he's in attractive company. Maybe that's why he kept coming to do his homework over here. I cannot get him to stop doing his homework for anything. So I'm kind of just tempted to be like, okay, I'm going to, whoa, a new star is discovered. We're going to call it Lyra Light because that is what the two sisters do. In our special Galactic Spots Sims 3 side story Let's Play that we do, whenever Lyra searches the stars for Earth trying to find a glimpse of her sister Emma, then she named the star that she found after Emma as Emmaite. So we are going to be over here and name this star Lyra Light. Oh my goodness. So amazing, so emotional. We want to discover 5 more stars, and that is perfect for Emma's goal. So we're going to have her work on that. I wonder, do they have... And she had a nap so that she would be able to focus. Oh my gosh, no. Diane, you don't exist. No zombies allowed in this save. Oh my goodness. And also we have all these rare gemstones we can actually sell. So we're going to go ahead and sell those because we're kind of like at the bottom barrel for money here. And Emma, I don't think Emma would begrudge her brother. She would just hand over all of the gemstones that she gets. And I think she would be totally fine with the fact that they're like selling all of them. Because she's just using the gemstones as a way to research so that she can hopefully find a way to go out into space in the future and be able to visit with her sister. All right, plus we need the money so we can use the money for things. All right, let's see. Pear cut diamond worth 500. Yeah, she's actually figuring out a lot of chemistry. We're going to say these are all from her chemistry experiments with the gemstones. Whoa, look at those pink diamonds. Man, what does she want to do? Become a business partner? That's funny. Oh my goodness. And she has the bladder flow potion and a few random plants that she picked up. We'll just go ahead and put the plants into the refrigerator. I don't think she'd really focus on that. And I don't know if she would smelt some of these. Smelt some of these really interesting metals. I'm not really sure what the best thing to do with the metal is. I'm gonna have to look that up. But let me go ahead and let's see. This is collection journal. And I mean, collection journals are really interesting now that I think about it. Do you get anything for completing a collection journal, or does that just literally help you keep track of collections? I'm gonna have to look into that. That's really fun. But what I want to work on with the logic skill, do you get something special? Yeah, celestial discoveries. And I think I want to work on trying to make her become a, oh, she's named 2 stars Lyra Light. I've ended up naming the same thing Lyra Light. Now I feel a little embarrassed. So apparently I've done that before. But I think we're going to go ahead and have her try to achieve the Celestial Explorers, which would allow them to discuss stars with their friends and neighbors, which would be pretty darn useful. So she's going to continue searching the galaxy, actually. There you go. And she just made buku bucks based off of what the dogs have actually discovered. We'll ever search the galaxy over here because apparently that telescope is still zombie fiddled. There we go. Rye is still working on that jumping skill, slowly but surely. Terry is just useless. Terry, now you want to be distracted? No, finish your homework. If you're going to do this to me, you're going to finish your homework so you're not going to bug me about it again, sir. And then you guys can start buying things to decorate in here now that your sister has made so much money off of what the dogs have collected. And then where's little Pepper? All right, Pepper is sleeping in the cat room. Nissa is freaked out randomly, probably because she has no idea where she's at, and she's covered in fleas and doesn't want to be covered in fleas anymore. All right, one of the things I wanted to do was have an outdoor bath for the dogs and the animals. For some reason, it wasn't working, if I remember correctly, but let's try again. I feel like having an outdoor bath would really help us get a few things done a little faster. And when we're on like a, you know, like a pet rescue sanctuary, kind of makes sense to just be able to take care of the animals really quickly. But we'll go ahead and see if we can put like a little outdoor bath right up against this wall. And now that we have more money, thank you, dogs, because all of that money is actually from the gemstones the dogs have collected. Then, oh my gosh, look at this I've never noticed that harvest cornucopia light. That's so funny. We're actually going to snag, what's a good outdoor light? Are these all outdoor lights? Yeah, they are. All right, then we're gonna snag this hanging lantern, and we're gonna put a hanging lantern by the barn, and we're gonna start just like decking this place out now that the kids have stopped trying to focus on balancing school and life, and they've just kind of gritted their teeth, and gosh darn it, let's see, move objects on. They're just gonna do the best with the resources they have at hand. There we go. Nice. That looks really cool, actually. Just sticking it out kind of like sideways. All right, can I scooch this? Oh, that's actually really cool. Well, you can just make it look like it's sticking out of the wall if you move it really carefully. So we're gonna add lanterns to the front of the animal barn here. Nice. And then over to the side, we can put another one. I like this, guys. This is gonna be really cool. All right, and then we can even put one, I guess we can't put one entirely where I would want on here, but maybe like there? Does it stick through the window? No, thank goodness, just barely. All right, so we've got some nice lanterns kind of sticking out the side of the barn now. We can probably get some normal lanterns hanging off the side in just a second too. But what I'm gonna do is try to put another bathtub out here and just make it look like an old, there we go. That's actually really nice. We're gonna try to make it just look like an old tin bathtub, not like one that's covered in rust and everything, but just, you know, one that you would expect to find on a farm like this. Ooh, actually, that's kind of nice. It's like a cistern. Very nice. All right, let's put down some plants. We'll do some outdoor plants. It's so nice to have money again. No wonder Terry keeps spending his money like unchecked. Oh my gosh. Hopefully Tisha will kind of catch on soon. And she'll be like, Terry, we kind of need a budget, please. Because this is a little addictive just to be able to be like, and there's a berry bush, and here's a berry bush, and why not stick a hedge on the side of the barn, and why stop there? Maybe we could do like a whole bunch of trimmed hedges. All right, boxwoods are probably better down here actually, rather than those other hedges. So we'll stick some boxwoods over. There we go. Maybe one over here, just to kind of like mark the area off. We'll stick some of them under the barn, like so. Oh no, this is so addictive. We have money, and that means power. Power to decorate, power to design. Hey, we're doomed, we're doomed. All right, there we go. A nice outdoor bath. I think that should work really well for our dogs. Can we finally bathe the puppies outside? That is the question. Terry, where the heck are you? Let's let him finish this freaking... He's done with his homework. I am so happy about that. And you know what I think we need inside of this little office, actually? Well, actually, let's put it out in the dog room. It just hit me what these guys definitely need to snag if they're going to take good care of all the dogs like this. We're going to give them a coffee machine. They're pretending to be grown-ups now, so they're gonna start just chugging coffee to be able to get all the things done. I am done pampering them and sending them home with only a couple things done every day. So you know what? If they don't wanna focus on trying to finish up school, then they can start focusing on getting a whole bunch of their work done. That's what they can do. All right, let's grab some wall lamps. We're gonna get some of these guys in here and some of these guys in here. There we go. There we go. And now I'm going to come down and we're going to put in, where's a coffee machine? There we go. And we're going to get a nice big, that's a hot drink machine. No, that's a hot beverage machine. There's an espresso at home. Let's see, espresso. Like there's a whole espresso machine. We just need like a coffee machine, a basic coffee machine. That'll give us a lot of energy, please. There's energy 4 for grinder, food processor. And then I guess this is energy 3. Okay, energy 4 I will take. So we'll take this espresso machine. And we're going to have them have an espresso machine in here where they can sit down, and in between taking care of all of the dogs, which they definitely need to focus on, they can definitely keep up their energy too, because they need to get some stuff done, and I'm tired of them not getting stuff done. All right, let's see. Let's make this nice, and there we go. All right, brand new fancy coffee machine. So guess what you get to do, sir? Terry, get over here. You're gonna drink the extreme chocolate cappuccino with cinnamon sparkles, and you're gonna hug Nissa, and you are gonna cure her of her fleas because you have been pampered long enough, sir. It is time to get to work. It is time to invest all of that money that the dogs have managed to snag for you into taking care of the animals. Also, we have a very charming little well right here, which I'm really quite tickled by. Oh, look at that. Rye just gained the agile trait. Yes, so Rye has actually gained a positive trait. I'm so excited. We're going to have to experiment with the dogs later. All right, and somebody just broke something. That would be Tisha, because she's unlucky. So Tisha just broke something. But I'm going to have Tisha come out. All right, somebody is going to bathe this dog, okay? Where is she? Where is she? Nissa. No, Nissa, don't go to sleep. You're covered in fleas. Nissa, come. Nissa, come this way. Oh my gosh. We're going to get this done. The kids are going to figure it out. They're starting to decorate around. Okay, and Rye has improved his jumping skill, which is really fantastic. I'm so proud of you, Rye. He is actually going to get an oxer jump. That's interesting. He is learning new skills, and we're going to come over. Nissa, guess what? You're getting a flea bath right here. Right here, right now. Bathe the dog right here. Come on, bathe Nissa. I swear, if you take her all the way back to the house... Nope, nope, nope. Bathe her. Give flea bath to Nissa. The bathtub is right here. Why will they not bathe the dogs here? Why? Is it because we're not on the home lot? Is it that? Is that the reason? Or is it because we have zombies? Jonathan! No! Oh my gosh. Okay, I think I'm beginning to understand that we cannot bathe the dogs on a lot that's not our home lot, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. But that would explain why we aren't able to actually get anything done with bathing the dogs here. So I'm kind of beginning to think maybe one of the things we might need to stop doing, let's see, is maybe trying the pet hygienator, which I swore we would never use, but that's back before our challenge kind of evolved into what it has become. And I'm kind of done with all these problems of having fleas if I cannot even take care of them on the farm, which is the whole point. I even made this fancy bathtub and everything. Okay, I'm gonna sell the bathtub because if I can't use it, can the pets use the hygienator themselves? And can we use the hygienator but only on the pet lot here, like only on the pet rescue lot? I'm gonna go ahead and grab the pet hygienator, and it should apparently take care of pet hygiene. It's in our family inventory. I swear I would never use it for the challenge, but if we can't bathe our pets on this lot, then that's really ridiculous. And here it is, the really, really interesting pet hygienator. Originally, we were never going to use it because I think it prevents your animals from getting fleas. But if we can afford it and it stays here on this lot and not our home lot, I think that's kind of fair. And then the dogs can just like literally walk into it. So we're gonna let Pongo try it out because I'm really curious now. And Terry is trying a little bit of coffee to kind of get himself a little bit of a boost. Apparently that was a coffee boost. And Rice is thinking about a nap, but I think I'm going to have Terry come over. I'm going to have him saddle Rice. Can he do that? Can he go ahead and saddle Rice? Is that... No way! He's built up enough of a relationship that he can actually saddle Rice into his everyday. Oh my gosh. All right, so it's too dark to really see anything, but we've got a lot going on. I won't saddle him up now. We're going to go ahead and just clean this up. All right, Pongo. Pongo, we're changing the name of the game now. Is Nissa going to bathe herself? No way! Nissa's bathing herself because she has fleas. All right, Pongo, you've got to wait your turn. The dogs will bathe themselves. Okay, I think we're going to keep this. This is ridiculous. But I think we are actually going to keep this because it's amazing and I'm kind of in love with it and I love the idea of it. Oh, we got to turn on all the lights in this room for crying out loud. I love the idea of it for our pet rescue because it just makes so much more sense. Let's turn on all lights. Come on, turn off all lights and then turn on all lights. There we go. Yeah, I love the idea of it for our pet rescue, actually. I think that it's perfect. We originally were never going to use it for the 101 Dalmatians challenge because it kind of takes away from having to keep your animals nice and clean. But we have evolved the challenge so far, and I think you guys are used to us like bathing the dogs by now and getting rid of their fleas. And yeah, that's really cool, actually. I've never used this object before. You have to use lifetime happiness points to get it. As long as it stays on this lot, I think it's fair, and we still have to bathe the dogs to take the gemstones from them. Altogether, I think that makes a ton of sense. And look at that. She's unnaturally clean. Look at that. And we're going to have her... No, move, Nessa. Poor Pongo wants to take a bath now, too. Would you get out of his way? Nessa! I can't believe this. Oh, my gosh. And Terry... Terry, clean this up. There you go. All right, so I'm trying to get Terry. He can't clean it up. Why can you not clean this up? I guess there's no sink that he could use it at. So I guess I have to install a sink now. All right, we're learning a lot about our pet rescue. It basically needs to be run like another household. And I'm definitely learning a lot about it. So let's see. Where's my plumbing? And we've got sinks. And let's install a nice... big sink like the kind you would expect to see if you ran a pet rescue, and that means a sink that can handle a lot of nastiness. So we're going to use like an industrial looking sink for sure. All right, and maybe actually a dishwasher would not be remiss. Let's see. Let's try again. No, don't call it a meal. Ew, gross. Can you please just, can you literally throw this away? Why can he not clean this up? Oh my gosh. No, get rid of it. Get rid of it, Terry. You can't just keep this. This is disgusting, rotten food. Okay, having a pet rescue off of your family's home lot turns out to be a little bit trickier than I realized. Just letting you guys know through my trial and error. All right, we're going to get a deluxe dishwasher because we're that desperate. Let's try this again. Terry, you now have a dishwasher and 2 sinks and trash cans to pick from. Will you please clean this up? I have no idea why he won't clean it up. Lyra, what the heck? Whoa, what the heck? Oh my gosh, hang on. All right, I think somebody was just chatting on the phone with Lyra, which is just ridiculous. There's a lot going on. This is very exciting. Emma is still looking for Lyra. Terry's breaking out his guitar. I'm a little tired, so we're going to stop for now, guys. Trying to figure out how to run this animal sanctuary. Aha! Finally! Terry! For crying out loud! Get rid of those disgusting tofu dogs. And Pongo, stop reacting. Yes, Tisha wants to talk. Oh my gosh! Tisha is getting a long distance phone call from Lyra. This is amazing! Also, Pongo, stop reacting to the stinky food. Our old dog is having a hard time in reacting to the stinky food. And that's so interesting. Tisha's older brother is actually in the military. I wonder if he actually... Terry, for crying out loud, would you get over here and clean this up? I wonder if Tisha's older brother who's in the military, Jared, might actually be able to give them some insight into aliens. Don't eat it! I literally meant to say clean. Clean it up. Yes, please. Put it in the sink. Put it in the dishwasher. Pongo, you're clean, thank goodness. So the dogs will literally clean themselves with the pet hygienator. It is a blessing from above. I am so pleased. Terry, finish washing all the dishes in the room. There we go. So what was happening is Pongo was freaking out about the dishes. And that was making Terry kind of freak out. All right. And now Terry has to get himself home because between homework and curfew, he has gotten in a little bit of trouble. What is happening today? Zombies Nissa, why? All right, guys. Not as elegant and put together and organized as our usual days here with the Radcliffe Dearly family. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. Castor and Pollux have now grown up. So now that Nissa is actually well taken care of, we're going to go ahead and breed her. And we're going to see if we can work our way on the 101 Dalmatians part of this challenge a little bit further. Tisha apparently got contacted by Lyra in outer space. So I think Emma would definitely have to talk to her about that and kind of get to the bottom of it. Andrea took out her teenage moodiness by, let's see, and Suas is apparently flirting with some guy with beautiful hair in town. It's been one of the most chaotic Radcliffe Dearly 101 Dalmatian days we've ever had, and that says a lot for this family. And our Tiberium has grown. 43 and 40,000! Okay. That means once Castor and Pollux know one trick, then they can be adopted or they can be sold to Zolanda, who happens to be Suas's mother, by the way. And they have signed a trade agreement with her that she will now take the dogs once they are fully trained with at least one skill. And she will sell them on the intergalactic market. And then when we give her the dogs, we will sell these Tiberium and we will say the price that they sell for happens to be how much the dog sold for in space to a loving new intergalactic family. So yeah, we're starting to pick things up all over the place, guys. Things are getting very interesting here. Sorry that it's so messy. Eventually it will start tidying itself up a little bit more. For now, it is just all over the place and kind of amazing. And Terry is trying to... Don't tip your own cow, Terry. Oh my gosh. And Tisha is trying to do her homework. I cannot wait for these two to be out of school. But all right, it's been chaotic enough. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.